going to be having a memorandum of intent signing ceremony, and the accreditation IMDA is partnering with DBS OCBC. So I'd like to invite the Chief Executive, Mr. Tan from IMDA, the Chief Executive, Mr. Gupta from DBS, the Chief Executive, Mr. Wee from UOB, and the Chief Executive, Mr. Shan from OCBC. Gentlemen, please join the Minister on stage. And Minister, if you can oversee the signing. Please begin. Gentlemen, if you'll join the Minister in the front for a group photograph. Yeah, if you stand, if you'd like to come for the front. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause. We're going to be having now a presentation from the newly appointed Chief Executive, Mr. Kiat Tan. How's it been going so far? You've been a few months into the role.
Thank you very much to get used to the job, and really excited to be here today, and really amazed at the energy in the crowd. And I particularly like what your co-chairman said, Yossi talked about people, it's about the community, about ideas, and it's really exciting to be here.
Great, so we're going to leave you to it. We're looking forward to your presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tan.
Good morning, Minister, Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's really exciting to be here, and wow, first time I see a crowded room like this. So welcome, good morning. My topic of presentation, I think I'm preaching to the converted. I'm talking about the digital economy, digital disruptions, and I think all of you are probably more familiar about these trends than me. Over the last 10 years, we've seen tremendous transformation in the technology field. For example, McKinsey report showed that data flows has more than 10 times exploded over the last few years. Virtually, every transaction, cross-border transaction in the world has a digital component. What it means for us is transformation and disruption is all around us. There are challenges, but there are opportunities. But what it translates to is there's opportunity for exponential improvement, not just incremental change. In Singapore, we believe that digital is at the heart of our vision to be a smart nation, whether to be a digital government, digital society, or as Minister pointed out, a digital economy. And as many of you have read, the Prime Minister has constituted a Future Economic Council a few days ago to drive the transformation of our economy through skills and innovation. It's very much at the heart of this conference here today. We believe that digital technologies is really at the heart of transforming our industries and workforce. And IMDA's role is to leverage technologies for companies and workers to be at the forefront of technology exploitation and innovation. And IMDA plays a very unique role in this regard. I joke that I have wake up a very confused person, 6 hats to wear. IMDA is a unique organization that brings together the industry development, the regulatory roles for the ICT sector, the media sector, and the data sector. So 6 hats to wear, and hopefully my bosses allow me to rest on Sunday. But change Embracing change is very much part of Singapore's and IMDA's DNA. We started our computerization efforts more than 36 years ago, starting in 1981, and every so often we embrace change, evolve, and adapt. And I feel that we are at the cusp of another digital revolution. It's not just digitizing, moving things from online, moving things from brick and mortar, pen and paper, to the online world, but digitalization, fundamental transformation and deep-reaching transformation using digital technologies. Our belief in Singapore is that every business will be and can be a digital business. And what do I mean by that, and how are we doing it? We are building on the Committee on Future Economy recommendations, where we develop a tripartite approach, people sector, the private sector, and with unions, looking at individual sectors. We have 23 industry transformation maps looking into finance, retail, F&B, wholesale and trade, logistics, and many more sectors. Doing a deep dive in every sector, looking how we can transform each and every of those sectors to be viable and thriving in a digital world. And where IMDA supports the role is to develop industry digital plans to support the transformation efforts of all these sectors. And one important part of this transformation effort is the SMEs Go Digital program, which was announced by Minister earlier this year at budget. We believe that SMEs are the heart of our economy. The significant portion of our GDP hires a significant amount of our workforce, and the transformation of our SMEs is critical to our success. And what will we do? We'll go sector by sector, as retail, F&B, manufacturing, looking at the needs and requirements, the challenges and opportunities in those sectors, and enabling our SMEs to take advantage of those opportunities using digital technologies. Helping adoption of technologies through pre-qualified solutions. We've pre-qualified almost 50 solutions for use in the retail sector, for example. We're also helping SMEs who are prepared to take the next step for step-by-step guidance through a specialized SME digital tech hub, which will be set up later this year. Importantly, what we're looking for is helping SMEs make the big leap forward. And we are partnering industry partners. For example, we're working with industry partners like Google with the Squared program, helping to train 1,000 business leaders in the SME sector in 2019 about how they can transform their business using digital technologies. Beyond going sector by sector to support the entire transformation of our economy, we are also catalyzing growth and innovation in the Infocomm and media sector, which is a critical enabler to support digital transformation of the rest of the companies. We heard about the accreditation and IMDA program. It's a starting program. We started 2 years ago with early successes, and we'll scale up, as Minister has pointed out. We have accredited 17 companies. These are high-growth, potential young companies with good products, good technology, good solutions that enable us to solve frontier problems in our key sectors, whether the finance sector, logistics, or healthcare. And putting together the demand picture and the supply picture, we believe that we're creating the new innovations. And through the accreditation program, we have a green ring curated process for companies with great technology to sell to buyers, sophisticated buyers, looking at breaking new grounds. Over the last 2 years, we've generated more than $70 million of revenue through more than 80 government projects for our 17 companies, including almost more than $28 million of growth capital. And we'll continue to build on this effort. In fact, we'll step up on our efforts to curate growth companies for every sector we are trying to transform in our economy. Beyond just accrediting companies, we are also investing in the software aspects, not just physical infrastructure like Pixel. We have a Pixel Lab, Pixel Studios. These are hard infrastructure facilities where people with ideas start out with passion and commitment, come in, work together, build products. But more importantly, we are building a community of like-minded people to co-create the future. Beyond companies and incubators and accelerators, we are investing in a very important part of our DNA, talent. The Minister has talked about TESA program, the Tech Skills Accelerator program, and the Tech Skills Accelerator program supports not just the traditional growth companies like your MNCs, but also startup companies too, looking at much needed skills, hot skills, like cybersecurity, data science, machine learning, immersive media, software developers in different aspects of the value chain to jumpstart and bootstrap your capabilities to deliver solutions and products. Your partner companies through training grants, schemes to support your manpower needs. We are also bringing our workforce into the digital age. We hire almost 200,000 professionals in our Infocomm and media sector. We are helping them to upskill, reskill, to take on new jobs that support the new growth areas. We are also bringing people, mid-career and fresh graduates, into this new exciting growth sector through tech immersion programs, picking up intensive courses in hot skills like UX, UI design. Together, we build a supply pipeline of talent to support innovation growth in Singapore. One important aspect is when we are proud of is not just putting in place the softer aspects like companies, talent, and skills, but the fundamental infrastructure needed to support the digital economy of the future. Today, Singapore is one of the most advanced Infocomm infrastructure in the world. You can get a 1 gigabits per second broadband connection via fiber to your home for less than $50. If you're really ambitious, you can get a 10 gigabits per second connection to your home for less than Singapore $200. We have almost a pervasive national free Wi-Fi through a wireless and SG program, more than 10,000 hotspots, on track to hit 20,000 hotspots, and at least 5 megabits per up to 5 megabits per second wireless connection. We are creating a pervasive connectivity island-wide, and with new innovations and investments in new technologies like 5G over the coming years, this Singapore will be the most advanced infrastructure to test bed your ideas, to create innovations, and test out new ideas. We are also putting in place sandboxes. We heard about MAS's, the Monetary Authority of Singapore's FinTech Regulatory Sandbox, to help FinTech companies try out new ideas, new business models. We are also looking sandboxes to try out new different technology in different sectors. And one particular area is on the sandboxes on data, how to use sharing of data, how to apply machine learning, how to apply artificial intelligence to create new models and new insights. And we're investing in 4 technological areas over the coming years. First area is in terms of IoT, Internet of Things. Second area is cybersecurity. Third area is artificial intelligence and data analytics. And last but not least, the fourth area we think will be transformative is in terms of immersive media or blended reality. And we are starting to see promising startups. Many of our accredited companies and many of our even foreign SMEs and startups are based in Singapore, using Singapore as a test bed into the region. I just name a couple. For example, Garena started as an online games company, going into e-commerce, online transactions, now worth more than $2 billion. Viki, you can see them outside, one of the accredited companies in Singapore, doing secure software tokens for banking and financial transactions. And we have many interesting companies doing very innovative ideas. And today, I hope that we see many more in this room today. Singapore hopes to be a partner to many of you to look at where are the future innovations. We believe that we are at a confluence of transforming business, technology advances, and applying technological advances to solving business problems. Our key infrastructure, policies, regulation, and most importantly, the community of people around the room, both foreign guests and local startups, bring our passion and ideas together. And this is where we think the future is here and how we co-create together. I'll end off my short sharing with a call to all of you. More than 11,000 of you here today. Start something digital. Start something innovative. And our doors are open, and together we believe we are co-creating the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.